The point.
Okay. I am Sonny Paul Idoko Ohemu. I'm an Air Force pilot. I can see the pastor laughing. Well, I want to return the praise to God for what God has been doing in my life. First of all, in 2002, I survived an air crash. I'm a pilot. Had an air crash and survived, fractured my spine.
Fractured his spine?
3 of my vertebrae were fractured. I lost a disc. And as I speak to you now, I have an implant. And just 2 months ago, the current chief of air staff said, no, I should go back because I was having the implant actually bulged out of the spine. So I had to go for surgery. And it's a nerve, signed a lot of papers because anything can go wrong. I'm crippled. But to God be the glory that I'm here today to give the testimony. Secondly, since I started my Air Force career from pilot officer to Air Commodore rank, that's from 2nd lieutenant to 1-star general, that's brigadier general, I have never missed promotion. Now, God has helped me. I'm an ace pilot and all of that. Now I came to Air Commodore rank. Someone just didn't like me. Left me there on Air Commodore rank. People who were group captains, that's Colonel, got Air Commodore, left me there and went to become Air Vice Marshal. Just to give you an impression, if you are in Form 4 and the Form 1 boy comes to meet you in Form 4, you are marking time there. He came and left you in Form 4. You are still marking time there. That was what I went to. To just cut a long story short, for 9 years, I wore Air Commodore rank as against the 3 years. But my faith in God never quivered. For 1 second, I said, God in heaven, the enemy can never defeat us.
Now, let me interrupt him. To miss promotion for 9 years is impossible. You'd have been retired by the time you have done 3 attempts. You're already gone. But the miracle still kept him there. Why?
I'll come to the altar here. I said, God in heaven, the enemy cannot defeat us. Use me to make a name for yourself that you are God Almighty. That if you say you will do what you say you will do. And so I kept on walking. I kept on walking, living my life. Then on the 15th of this December, where our case, 5 of us pilots, when the current chief of air staff came, first and foremost, I was given the number 1 fighter unit in Nigerian Air Force. I received the number. That is called 101 ADG. That's why it's called 101. And it's very few people that are given that command. Thank God, Papa and Mama come there all the time and they see me there. So on the 15th of this December, the Air Force Council sat. And then the current chief of the air staff, Air Marshal Olada Isiaka Amo, presented our case, 5 of us pilots, and said, look at their resume. It speaks for themselves. So how can we say we don't promote these people? How can he say we not promote? Because of course he came last year. And then the chief of defense staff, Lucky Rabo, said, honestly, he has worked with somebody like me and one other person. So it's unheard of that I won't be promoted. By the grace of God Almighty, on the 16th of December, I was promoted an Air Vice Marshal.
Go ahead and think this is a testimony worth celebrating. This is a testimony well worthy of celebration. Even though it tarry, wait for it, it shall come to pass. We landed in Makurdi Airport this year. Go ahead and celebrate the King. And he told me that his promotion is pending. I mean, I've been aware of the case and followed it for a while. And by this year, we decreed that it must be released. Is it important to let some people know that some of your cosmates are already gone, retired? Cosmates are already retired. Cosmates are already retired. Those who are his cause have left the service. that they joined NBA together, they have left the service. So it's not a matter of you are talking of being promoted now, you are talking of being released. Age was on his side. Age on rank, so he still stayed. Now hear me, beloved brothers and sisters, even though it tarry, wait for it. It will come to pass. A portion of the message I'm going to preach today is hanging on this. Even though it tarry. I was laughing because he's bearing two of my names, Paul, Idoko, all are in his names. You saw me in the dream.
He said I have 40 blessings. The mommy now corroborated. I said, no, you have 20 blessings. So I told Major General Enechio that, and then I saw when you were like on a cliff, the Roman soldiers were looking for you. Roman soldiers were looking for you, but they could not find you. Roman soldiers were looking for you. I told the Major General.
Give the Lord a big clap and a shout. They can't find. We are the ones to deal with them. We are the ones to deal with them. We are the ones to deliver them. Now, aircraft crash, yet he is alive. He passed through all of that, and the devil said he shouldn't reach the pinnacle office. That is number one fighter unit in the country. Ace pilot, crack pilot. The ones that move without missing. And they say you shouldn't be promoted. That devil is a bastard liar. Everything the devil is denying you, today it is over forever. Let us celebrate that testimony in 3 minutes.